Okay, guys, I'm going to mute you. Props for today. If you felt like you wanted to have a little bit more of a challenge, you could grab a set of hand weights. I'm going to go with 2 kg weights. If you're pretty used to like lifting heavier than that, then you could go for like 3 or 4, but I wouldn't suggest going too heavy. And again, we're going to repeat pretty much everything 3 times. They might look different, so you might be like, this isn't a repetition. Might be a little bit of a kind of a combination movement. But again, take as many breaks as you need. We're going to be following this prompter, so if you hear something in the background, it's this thing, kind of helping me stay on time, really. And that's pretty much it. So we're ready to rock and roll? Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up just to get things going. Ready? So we're going to come into standing at the back of our mat. Feet parallel, hip width distance. Very nice. Just make sure your feet are indeed hip width distance, guys. And we're going to inhale, reach our arms up. Interlock your thumbs and stretch up towards the sky. So really open up your armpits here. Think about a tug of war from your feet down into the floor and up with the fingertips towards the sky. And then you're going to cactus through your arms. Cactus through the arms. Let the arms come down alongside you as you nod your chin down towards your chest. Slowly bend into the knees and roll down. Hands find the mat. Look forward. And we're going to walk out into a plank. Okay, so I want you to just get the wrists a little bit warm here. So, hanging out in the plank, press back through your heels. Very nice. Start to get a sense of length into the spine. So just make sure that your head isn't hanging nice and long through the crown of the head. Beautiful. And then we're just going to slowly walk our hands back towards our feet. Heels find the mat. Roll yourself up. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Interlace the thumbs. Tug of war, feet to the earth, fingertips to the sky. But just make sure the ribs stay closed here. Nice. Inhale again, get a little bit more length. Reach up a little higher. Exhale, cactus through those arms. Shoulder blades move towards the spine and down. Nod the chin towards the chest. Bend the knees. Slowly roll it forward and down. Look forward. Walk out into your plank position. Hold. Hold. Very nice. Just take a moment here. Press back through the heels. Well done. And then you're going to allow the heels to swivel over to your right. Heels swivel over to your left. Heels swivel over to the right. Upper body's not moving. Good. There is a fire underneath your tummy. Start to think about lifting the belly up towards the spine, but still able to breathe 3-dimensionally. Bring the feet back through center. We walk the hands back towards the feet. Heels find the mat. And again, roll up. Good job. Inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the thumbs, stretch. Well done. Close the ribs, but open your armpits. Strange request. Your thumbs are interlocked, and I want you to almost imagine you could pull your 2 thumbs apart. Feel that activation at the shoulder blade area. One more lengthening inhale. And exhale, cactus through those arms. Nod the chin down. Slowly roll down, guys. This time, hang out in your forward fold for me here. Before you walk to plank, just stay in your forward fold. And just let the back of the neck relax. Let the shoulders relax. Take a few moments. Hold onto opposite elbows here for me and allow the weight of your upper body to really drip forward. Feel that C-shape flexion in the spine. Try and relax the back of your neck even more. Imagine honey dripping down the back of your skull. The back of your neck is like a waterfall. 2 more breaths here. Just focus on the weight distribution in your feet now, the positioning of your pelvis over your heels. And then let's take the hands down to the ground, walk out into plank one more time for me here. Very nice. From this position, we're going to go straight into downward facing dog. Pedal out through those heels. In your down dog, beautiful guys. In your down dog, can you start to think about almost clawing the earth with your fingertips? So I want you to activate into your hands. Imagine the mat, or your mat was mud, and you wanted to really take a grip, a handful of mud from the earth. So press your fingertips into the earth. Press your index finger mound into your mat as well. Let's take 4 more pedals here. And 3. Almost there. 2. And 1. We walk our feet in towards our hands. Grab a hold of your mat, of your weights. And guys, your first interval is beginning now, okay? We're coming into a simple lunge position with the left leg out in front. Get nice and strong in the legs, front knee over the ankle, length through the tailbone, press back through that back heel. Ideally, guys, both arms holding onto the weights, we slowly circle. Circling through the arms. So this is where you might find like, oh my goodness, my weights are really heavy. The circular motion with a heavy weight is tough. Okay, so listen to your shoulders. If your shoulders are saying, I want to get rid of them, it's best to listen. Okay? Find a consistent breath pattern here. And watch for me that as those arms go back the way, that your rib cage does not start to flare. Okay, so we're going to be splitting this to the other side when it's halfway. Luckily, you're not relying on my counting for this. I think my counting has really deteriorated. As my anatomy knowledge gets better, my counting gets worse. Keep on going, guys. Keep those ribs closed. Keep the legs solid. That's halfway. Switch to the other side. Right leg out in front, left leg back behind. Good. Close the ribs, lengthen the tailbone. We're taking the arms the opposite direction, okay? So this is tough in the sense that you're coming up with weights against gravity. If you ever swum butterfly, that's basically what we're doing. Again, if the weights feel too much, and if your lower back is arching, which you all look pretty good in, by the way, then you can let those weights go down if it feels too much. Okay, just watch that your knee is not caving into the midline. Can you feel your pinky toe press down into the floor? Yes. Oh, this is killer. 30 more seconds to go. Commit to this, guys. I am dying. I don't know about you. And the seconds are going very, very slowly. Almost there. Good job. And let's take it down. Good job. So, from this position, we're coming into seated on our bum. Watch this one first just so you got an idea, okay? So, I'm going to take my hands behind my head. I'm going to reach my legs up towards the sky. Bent knees is fine. Come up into flexion. Pulse 10 times. And then you're going to take your feet down. Arms up. Bridge, pulse 10 times, okay? When you're ready, let's go. Lying up, down on your back. Yeah, reach the legs up towards the sky. Hands behind your head. Come up into flexion. Pulse 10 times. Little teeny tiny ones. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down straight away. Arms reach up towards the sky. Bridge. Hold at the top of your bridge. Pulse 10. Little teeny tiny pulses. 9, 8. Knees are directing straight forward. All 10 toes on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bum down, legs up, hands behind your head, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the feet down, reach the arms up, bridge up, pulse. 10, 9, 8, good. 7, all 10 toes on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Take a moment. Take a moment. Good job. All right. So from here, was one too far. All right. So we are coming into a side movement here. You're going to be on your left elbow. Yeah. Lift away from the floor, guys. Stretch your top leg out long. And we're going to draw a teeny little rainbow. It's kind of simple. Good. Good. So what I would love for you to try and make sure of here is that you're not sinking into that supporting shoulder. Yeah, good correction. Nice. Very nice. Good. Good, good, good. Lift, lift, lift. Torso is not moving. So if you see that your torso is even moving like a centimeter forwards and backwards, try not to let that happen. So you're balancing a glass of champagne on your head. Yes. Good. Keep it going, keep it going. We're going to do a slight change when we get to the halfway mark. Find your core here. Yes, halfway. Lift the leg and hold. Reach your top arm long. Yes, up overhead. And we're going to pull knee towards arm and reach. Good. You could add rotation in here if you wanted to. In the upper body, you pull, rotate, look back behind you. Inhale, reach, look up above you. Pull, rotate, keep pushing the ground away through that bottom forearm. Yeah. So when you pull, yes, very nice. When you pull towards yourself, knee towards elbow, push the ground away a little bit more through that bottom arm. Yes, very nice. Activate through the feet just a little bit more, so either a point or a flex. 9 seconds. We're going to do the other side in the other interval, just so you know. Good job. Coming up, grab your weights, lunge again. This is a different arm movement here, thank God. So we're taking the left leg out in front again. Grabbing your weights, length through the tail, get nice and deep into that front knee. Reach your arms forward, soft bend into the elbows, okay? Rotate, left arm out to the left. Good, bring it back. Right arm out to the right. So this is a balance challenge if you follow the weight with your gaze, okay? I want you to think about your shoulder blades being low here. So as if you were holding a beach ball in your arms, or something heavy in your arms, which you are. No shoulder hiking up towards the neck, guys. Good. Can you just make sure that the left knee is not caving inwards? Yes, and a little bit of a deeper bend into the knee if you can. Oh yeah, very nice. Keep pressing back through your back heel. Squeeze the kneecap of your back leg up. The back leg is just as active as the front leg. Almost there. We're going to swap to the other side. The arm movement stays the same, just so you know. You got 4 more seconds here on the side. Good job. Let's come up, swap, right foot forward, left foot back. Good job. Get the knee looking good so you can feel your pinky toe really rooted onto the floor. Your knee is tracking along the same line as your second toe. Good. And let's start rotating. Shoulders away from the ears, close the ribs and rotate. Nice. Rotate. So deep bend in the elbows is good here. Yes, very nice. try and move a little bit more from your rib cage. So feel your whole rib cage rotate on top of your pelvis. Yes, that's it. So getting a little bit more oblique action. Kind of like when you were side lying a couple seconds ago, looking behind you. Same kind of movement. A little bit of a deeper bend into the front knee if you could. Oh, yes. That's it. Push your front foot down into the floor. Really push it down into the floor. 20 seconds here. Watch the knee, watch the knee, watch the knee. Yes, good. I see those tiny micro movements. That's brilliant, guys. Well done. 10 seconds. Almost there. And we take it down. Good job. So we change this interval now. It's a slightly different one. You don't have to come all the way on this, but we're going to see if we can come down, all the way down. We do a roll up this time. Plant your hands with the fingertips pointing back. Intermediate bridge, okay? So the previous version, we kept our back on the ground and we bridged just with our pelvis up, and we did those little pulses. This time, and you can join in whenever you like, it's a little bit more dynamic. Good. Roll it down. Good. Collarbones broad and wide. Very nice. Yes, amazing. So on the way up and on the way down, just make sure that your pelvis is not veering off to the left or veering off to the right. Okay? So you're coming up and down in that straight line. Good. Very nice. That's it. Denise, use that left leg a little bit more. Yes. That's it. Good job. Very nice. And in terms of your gaze, some people like to look up towards the sky, but some people also like to keep the gaze forward. I tend to keep my gaze forward when I come up into that intermediate bridge, just because I like it, really. Yes. Find your glutes at the top of that movement there. Get one more in. Once your bum is down, we lie on our side. Good job. Okay, so here we are again. Use your lats, so these muscles here underneath you on your side. Lift using them. Stretch your top leg out long. Bottom leg can be bent or straight, either way. Rainbows. Find your core. Good. And just free your neck. Very nice. Yeah, I also do like the head shaking thing, same. But just find your core a little bit more here. It's so easy to let the torso move back and forth. Even like 2 millimeters is quite big. Good, 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 good. If you wanted a little bit more, microscopically more, you place your hand on your hip, like some of you are already doing. If your hand is on the mat, you got a little bit more assistance. Okay, halfway. Keep your top leg hovering. Reach your arm up in line with your ear. Push the ground away. And then we pull, rotate. Keep pushing the ground away. So knee towards elbow. Elbow's actually going past the knee, really. And stretch. Pull, rotate. As soon as you start to move, you're going to lose focus on that bottom elbow, the supporting elbow. Push the ground away. You've got a newspaper underneath your left armpit. Actually, you're right. You guys are doing it right. Keep on going. Keep on going. Reach and stretch. Rotate. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Okay, so you got your last set of legs coming next. And release this one, guys. Come up into standing. Okay, so feel free to bring your weights along with you. This is a little bit more of a coordination movement. So I'm going to start this time with my right leg out in front just so that I can turn towards you. So if I've got my right leg out in front, it might make sense for you to have your left leg out in front just so that you can mirror me, okay? So I've got my weights here at my chest. I'm going to come down, up. I'm going to pivot. Ha ha ha, did you see that? So I'm in a big squat position. Down, up, pivot, down, up, pivot, down, up. Exactly. So you're basically doing both legs, alternating between them with a beautiful sumo squat or grand plie in the middle. Yes. So when we come into that sumo in the middle, imagine there was a kettlebell attached to your tailbone and your tailbone was dropping straight down. Don't let the lower back arch in that moment, okay? Exactly. Beautiful. So you got quite a while here still. Manage your energy. Every time you come into that lunge, your knee is tracking with your second toe. Yes, nice. Oh, time is literally going so slowly here. Oh, no, it's not. Let's go for 2 more. Bam. Last time. Bam. And then take it all the way down, my friends. Okay, so from here, we're back onto our butts for the roll up to intermediate bridge. So this time, if you wanted a little bit more, we roll it up, pull on the hands, and I bend my knees at the same time. Lift, reach, reach, down, roll down. Got it? Roll up. You don't have to add in the reach if that's too much. Nice. Yes, you guys are killing it. So when you get into the reach, try not to lose the attention that you have your legs to help you, okay? So lift legs. If you want to go crazy on me, maybe you can tap opposite foot to opposite hand without losing height in the pelvis. Let's have a gander. Yes. Yeah. Lift. So if I'm here, I'd go bam. Nice. Well done. Bam. Butt down. Let's have a look. I like it. Beautiful. Just watch that you're not pushing up through the lower back there. Yeah. Down. It's starting to get difficult to talk now for me. I'm kind of cheating because I'm pushing up with one arm now. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 46 seconds to go here. Yes, amazing. Use the legs in that intermediate bridge stage. Nice, clear, good job. Beautiful, Anita. That looks so pretty. Just find your legs a little bit more in that moment so it's not lower back lifting you. You've got 15 seconds. Giving you ages here. Make this one your last one. Well done. Take a moment. Good job. Amazing. Really strong. Yeah, shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Okay, so from here, we're back into weight bearing, but this time on like the front of our body. So I'm going to allow you to come to, or give you the option to come to your forearms so that the wrists take a break. You're going to come back into a forearm plank, and I'm going to give you the option to pivot your heels from side to side. Let's go. When you're ready. So pivoting through the heels. If you wanted a bit more here, you could pivot the heels, come into forearm side plank, pivot the heels, forearm side plank. Yes, amazing. You guys have got loads of energy today. Some of you guys are going for those hard options every time. I love it. All right, last little pivot here. Come down. Good job. You guys okay? Really, really working hard today. All right, so I guess more of a Pilates-y kind of move. We're coming into mermaid. So it's going to be this higher mermaid. This is actually the original kind of mermaid position. Left hand down, left knee down, right leg out long if you're mirroring me. So here we are. Good. Close the ribs. Yep. And we're going to lift up through the obliques and stretch opposite direction. Soften the right shoulder. Good. Bring it up. Don't collapse, don't collapse. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Good. And reach. Good. And up. So if you wanted to stay with this, you're welcome to stay. If you want to add a little bit more, when you get to this moment, take both hands to the mat. Lift that bottom knee off of the ground. It's a strange position. You're in a rotation in your spine. And then come back up. Yes. Good. Don't worry about lifting the knee high. Even if the knee doesn't lift at all, push. Feel comfortable in your spine before you do the knee lift. Good. Keep the shoulders above the wrists though. Don't let them travel back. Yes, you guys are rocking this. Okay, 13 more seconds here. When you lift that bottom knee, see if you can get an exhale. Belly to spine kind of thing. So lifting from your center. This is your last time, and then we're up into standing, just so you know. Beautiful. When you're done, good job. Come up into standing. So we're kind of leaning on this side. We're going to lean on this side again. Simple side leg lifts. Close the ribs, soften the shoulder, lift through the sternum. Tripod in your left foot, right leg lifts and lowers. Yes. So watch for those tiny little compensation mechanisms in your body. And the leg that's doing the lifting, think about it, spiraling inwards. So your pinky toe is slicing up the wall. Nice. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh, you've got a nice mean one coming next. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds here. There we go. No deviation in the pelvis. 3, 2, 1. Well done. From here, I'm going to turn to my side. I'm going to just demonstrate. Okay. We're coming into little baby crow holds. Yay. So I'm going to take my palms onto the mat, fingertips turning out to the side. I'm going to lift my bum, elbows are bent, and I'm going to start to bring my knees onto my forearms. I want you to just stay here for the time being and get used to this feeling of weight on your wrists. Okay? So we're keeping the feet on the floor. When you're ready, come in, please. Let's go, let's go. Yep. If you're used to your crow, you can lift one foot, place the toes down. Lift the other foot, place the toes down. More than balancing, I want you guys to build strength in a bent arm position. So we're super strong at holding planks. We're not that strong when it comes to bending the elbows. Keep it going. 5 more seconds. Very nice. And slowly come out of it. Well done. We okay? That's heavy on the wrists. So if you need to come out of when we do that the next time again, if you need to come off of the wrists at any point in time, please do. Otherwise, we're back here. Nice. You're literally just traveling around the mat like crazy today, aren't you? All right. So from here, close those ribs. Bring yourself up. Yep. Soften the bottom shoulder. Take it down. Don't collapse. Stretch. Amazing. If you wanted to stick with this, you're so welcome to. You don't have to come into I call it a wonky plank. But if you did want to come into the wonky plank, then you're going to take both hands to the ground. Make sure your spine feels happy in this rotation first before you lift the knee. Okay? So in that moment, you might feel like, wow, this is a bit too deep for my spine. If that's the case, just hold that position and breathe into it. Yes. Well done. Keep it going, keep it going. Almost there. Let's go for one more. Slowly take it down. We're coming up into standing. Well done. So the same side that we're kind of leaning on, that's the leg that we're going to use for support. Lift up out of that standing leg. Spiral this outside leg in, okay? And then you lift up, down. Good. Up, down. If you can see yourself in your camera, just watch that your rib cage isn't doing that, okay? So nose, sternum, belly button, pubic bone, straight line. Okay? There we go. And beautiful, guys. Just soften those shoulders for me. Close the ribs, lengthen through the lower back. 20 seconds here. Up. Up. You got 10 more seconds, and then we're coming back into that crow. If you're like, oh no, my wrists are hating that, then you're so welcome to hold a normal plank as well. You could do that. All right, take it down, guys. Take it down. Crow hold. So if you're able to do a full crow, then go for it. The thing that got me to crow was actually where I look. So if your hands are the base of a triangle, your gaze is the top of the triangle. Some days are better than others. 14 more seconds. I'm going to take a look at you. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come back in one more time if you can. You got 3 seconds, 2, 1, and release. Are you guys okay? Sort of okay. We're doing good. All right. All right. So we're coming back into mermaid again. Yep. On this side, on our left-hand side. And we're going to reach our top arm up again. And this time we lift into our long leg. All right. Good. All right. So from here, we're going to let our elbow come in towards the knee. Exhale. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, reach. Inhale, reach and stretch. Inhale, reach and stretch. Keep it going, keep it going. Reach and stretch. If you wanted to add in that little bit of rotation, you could. So instead of looking straight at your knee, you rotate away. All right. If you wanted to stay here, you could stay here, especially if your bottom wrist is talking to you. But if you could, stretch your top leg out long and touch the floor with that long leg again. Maybe you can lift. and lower. So it's my bottom knee lifting off of the ground and down. If you're like, hell no, stick with where you were. Or if you need a break from the wrist, play around. Yeah? Exactly. So you could always mix one of them in. In fact, I'll do that for you. I'll do that with you. Mix one of them in. If you're feeling like beast mode today, then you stick here and you lift and lower that knee. Yeah? The thing is, when I make these plans, usually I'm sitting in bed. I'm like, that's going to be fine. That's going to be totally doable. All right. At the 20-second mark, we're all going to place our bums on the ground. So let's take our butt down. Stretch both legs long. And you're going to side bend towards your long leg. The leg that was outstretched long behind you. Good. Hold. Almost there, guys. Okay. Well done. All right. Onto our forearm here. That same arm that we were leaning on, we're not on the wrist though. We switch which leg is on top. So I'm taking, it's going to look like my right leg is going to come in front of my left leg. Simple, not simple at all. Leg lift. Yes. Don't expect to get much height here. Okay? Push the ground away to that bottom forearm. Find your center. Lift. Good. Lift. 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 Awesome. This always kind of feels like a bit of a brain teaser for me. The leg just doesn't want to do much at all. Think about the inner thighs. Your shoulders should be burning. I'm hoping. 13 seconds. And then we change it up completely, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are going to our tummy. So this exercise is called prone squeeze, right? You're placing your forehead onto your hands. Pubic bone presses into the floor really strongly. Belly lifts. Your knees go wide and your heels are going to meet each other in the air. So you're kind of in a Pilates V in the feet. Yes, 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 good. So pubic bone presses into the floor, belly lifts. Try and squeeze your bum. Lift your knees up off of the ground and lower them back down. So as you lift your knees off of the floor, simultaneously, your bum squeezes and your pubic bone presses into the ground. So pubic bone down, knees up. As you do this, if you're like me, your shoulders are going to want to scrunch up towards your ears. Try not to let that happen. So press your elbows gently into the floor. Lift the tummy, pubic bone into the ground. Yes, good. 15 more seconds here. Squeeze your heels together, squeeze the heels together. Last one. And we come up. Mermaid on the other side. Okay, guys, this is your last kind of set. So we're going to repeat everything we did on that left side on the right here again. Okay, so reach. Yes, good job. We're there, and just scoop that bottom shoulder blade underneath you. Yes, close the ribs, and then knee to elbow. Reach. Nice. So remember, you've been here kind of a few times. So if you start to feel like, oh my gosh, my wrist is not liking this, come off of it and, play around with the position a little bit. Very nice. Now, if let's keep you here for a little bit longer actually. At the 30-second mark, we will add in that bottom knee lift. Good. Still scooping that bottom shoulder blade underneath you. Yeah? As you become long, don't turn it into a back bend. All right, that was halfway. So if you're feeling nuts, put your long leg, place that foot on the ground, scoop that shoulder blade underneath you, close the ribs, lift. Bottom knee comes up, lower. Yeah? You can continue with this if you're feeling crazy, or you could add in a side bend. I love how you guys came along for that one. It feels really nice though, but just remember to scoop that bottom shoulder blade underneath you, connect to the floor, lift, and down. Nice. Soften into the shoulder. Very nice, Alessia. Well done. Just keep the ribs closed when you come into that side bend. Is the knee nice, clear? Well done. I can see that knee lifting and lowering, Denise. That's awesome. Nice. All right. Make this your last one, and then we're going to put our bum on the ground. Straight away, place your bum on the floor. We're going to side bend towards the leg that was long, okay? Towards the leg that was long. I know they're both long now, but yes, well done. I often wonder what this kind of Zoom life is going to do to our brains, in the sense that we have to mirror everything. So now sometimes when I think I'm doing something on the left-hand side, I'm actually doing it on my right. So weird. All right, come down onto that forearm. So it's going to be the same side of the wrist that we were just on. Yeah. And I'm placing my top foot on the ground in front of me, closing the ribs, pressing the ground away, engaging my lats, and I'm going to lift, or I'm going to try and lift my bottom leg up and down. Good. So 2 things here. That bottom shoulder, or that supporting shoulder, yes, push the ground away. That's going to be like a double-edged sword, in the sense that the more stable you are through that shoulder, you might find that you get less movement of that leg, but that's fine. As you lift the leg, energy is coming out through that heel, through the sole of the foot. Let's go for about 10 more seconds here. Yes, inner thigh slicing up towards the sky. You got your last exercise coming your way, which is your prone squeeze. Last rep here, and let's turn onto our tummy. Last exercise, guys. Place your head on your hands. Pubic bone goes down. Knees wide. Pilates V, so heels together, toes apart. Something's going up, something's going down. Knees lift up, pubic bone pushes down. And release. Exhale to squeeze into intensity. Squeeze your heels together. Inhale to release. Now, if you find, like me, that the neck wants to scrunch, push your elbows into the floor and get that same engagement through the lats, the muscles on the side of your body, underneath your armpits. Let's go for 10 more, and then you're done. And 9. Try and find equality through the legs. That's it. Lift and squeeze. 5. Good. And 4. Almost there. 3. And 2. And 1. And well done. Guys, slowly press yourselves back into a shell stretch, but onto the heels. Find length in the lower back here. Forehead on the mat. If your arms are absolutely dying and hate being overhead right now, then take your hands to your heels. And we find the breath again. For 4 breaths, let's just calm down together. Feel your tummy expand. Feel your rib cage expand. So some new moves. Might feel a little bit chaotic, but well done to you guys for really, really committing to your workout today. I really appreciate it. Let's take one last breath in together. And then slowly bring yourself up. Well done. Guys, you are done. Great job. Thank you so much again for joining me. I really appreciate it. Any feedback is always welcome.